some text going out a little bit late. YouTube just streamed a little bit.
Okay.
Well, let me take a quick snapshot and I'll just post it on your Telegram real quick. Say cheese.
Hold on one sec. Let me get TKO up here. Where's TKO? Oh my God, my
So the
mouse.
stock is not TKO, right? Because I got like 3 emails. People asked me if it was TKO.
No, of course not. Everyone should own TKO and never look at it ever in their life because it's too good. Too
The
good.
best stock ever.
It really is. What did they buy? Cisco here? 65s and Cisco 64s. I'll probably put on a
All
Cisco.
right. If you guys were not here when he's posted this, third clue, this ticker has hit the scanner 3 times in the last 3 weeks and has 3 letters. You're worse than the Swifties on like, all their little
It's a
Easter
weed
eggs.
stock. No,
Oh,
no dope. Come on now.
it's not dope stock?
No, no dope. All right, I'm gonna do the last clue here with 5 minutes left.
Mhm.
You know what I like about the screen? I only have to share a portion of it, so they can't see the rest. Isn't that lovely? All right, let's go to. All right, when we get the chat and all that jazz.
Okay. It looks like your room's starting to open up a little bit.
Ooh, a little $2 million bet in Tesalita.
So no one has any guesses? I'm so surprised.
There, people are gonna get it here.
You think? Okay.
Yeah, people are gonna get it here. I'm just trying to find the image. No one got 99%. I'll go through the whole thing, but no one got 99% is all alike. Hold on, let me get an image here. Oh. All right, let me get the chat up.
Holy crap, Dawn.
Let me see. I'm probably gonna buy some Cisco calls. You have a BBAI warrant and it's up 1,400%. Very nice.
We need an autograph.
Yeah, send an autograph in the mail, please. I don't have anything on this chart, do I? No.
No, not yet.
BBAWS. Is it? I didn't even know they had. Oh, here it is. Wow. Oh, the warrants are up even more, huh? Wow. Very nice. I cannot. I want to post it, but I can't because the last name I have to.
Oh yeah.
I'll blur it out here. I'm up 119%. Michael said.
Tebow wants to know what a warrant is.
Uh, maybe another day. It's basically like a. Think of it almost like as an option on a stock. I can't do it here.
Okay, so he's going to be doing a lot more educational stuff. We have a whole thing planned out. So we'll be doing more educational series in the next month or so.
Yes, that we will. That we will.
Steve, when the cops knock on your door. Yeah, pretty much.
That was a good one. That is a warrant too.
The kind you don't want.
That is That ASTS I sold so early. I am crying myself a river for selling it. You know what I realize is the best strategy to do?
Opposite of what everyone says.
Yeah, so I've been getting everyone's trade alerts and telegrams.
I was
And you,
wondering why you asked for those.
and you know what I do when I read someone's trade alert or telegram?
Do the opposite.
I get it and then I do the opposite. Like if I see, well, I can't say names because I'll get not fired, but they'll get mad at me. But if I see them doing a trade alert, I'll be like, oh, if they say don't buy Tesla, I'll buy Tesla. If they say don't do can you blur out in my channel Don's name and the last names and post
Yeah,
that?
no, if you send me screenshots, we can blur all those stuff out. That's
I
like
just
no.
on Telegram. But
Yeah.
that's all I've been doing is taking the other side of what everyone else is doing. And it's worked out very well. It's like last week I saw everyone post buy puts in Palantir. So I bought calls in it. And then today, don't short Tesla. It's going to the 100 moving average. So what do? Buy Tesla calls. Don't buy McDonald's. Short it. Food stocks are going down because RFK. Buy McDonald's. Literally, following the inverse side is the biggest money maker that you can do. It really is. It
You know what?
really,
Fries are gonna taste good again now that you mentioned RFK. Bringing back tallow.
it honestly, it really is.
Like
You
best
know what?
thing ever. Their stock's gonna go to the moon.
Yes, it really will. All right. So do y'all want to know? I have to release it at one on the dot But in the meantime,
You want to wait till one exactly on the dot? Okay.
yeah.
DJT. No, that's a good guess, Rose.
All right, I'm gonna show y'all the picture first. So I
Okay.
see what everyone else is doing, and then I take the inverse. Fourth clue.
Wait, did you find it from someone else's?
No, I'm not that mean.
I won't tell anybody.
All right, what is that a picture of? There you go. Y'all are getting it right. There you go. Y'all are getting it right.
Look at them being so smart.
There y'all go.
You guys should tell your bosses you need a raise because you're so smart.
Y'all are getting it now. There we go. There you go. There you go. People in the chat are getting it right. It used to be if you replace the first letter with a T, it used to be a wrestling promotion. So if you take it used to be called TNA Wrestling. If you replace that with a D. All right, I'm gonna at 1 p.m. I'm gonna walk through all the clues.
I just want to know, how did you like Nancy Drew this? Were you like sitting here over the weekend being what would be amazing?
Um, why? And everyone talks about. Ooh, hold on. I gotta find out what the new trade is. I can't show y'all. This is not
Mhm.
from me. This is from someone else to do the opposite. No, I'm kidding.
Oh wait, which one do you want? I think I
I,
might be sending it.
I can't. I'd be too mean. Um,
It's related to yours if it's the one I'm doing. Um,
no, it's not Hulk.
where's one click?
If it was Hulk,
Yeah, it's related if it's the one.
all right. Let me go to. Is it 1 p.m.? Not 1 p.m. We gotta wait.
Not one. You're so close.
We gotta wait. This is a nice little bet in Tesla. Nice
Oh,
little bet. 2.2 million. What is this LAES? Lay's potato chips? You know, this stock they've been going after a lot. LAES. They have been going after this one a lot lately.
is it
L
actually the potato chip company?
no, it's
No.
LAES. They've been buying this one a lot lately. LAES. All right, let me move this here so I can get the scanner in the image. The 365s. 365s. Oh yeah, Deanna, what do we have? You know, they bought more car calls. It's the second order of car calls I've seen. Damn,
What
car.
do you have for this?
Oh man. The little second order of CARR calls here might be a good earnings bet. That's a double repeat order in car. CARR. RR. Carrier. All right. Is it 1 o'clock? 2 o'clock? Not yet.
Oh yeah, we can make it so you guys can see the action in the chat. There you go.
Can you give me
What's
the
up?
link, Deanna,
The
for
what?
the link?
To join? Yeah, give me 1 second. Do you want me to just drop it in this chat or do you want it in your Slack?
Just Slack it.
Okay,
Slack.
like 4 seconds. Oh, scanner. News flow?
Yeah.
Okay.
Car
Let me.
bullish flow in car detected. Carrier.
Was that it?
Oh no, it's from the CBLE. I just got a note.
Oh, I was gonna say a bullish car, Tesla, what? Um,
R. Does it even gap? Not really. It's not even a big gapper. Kind of weird. All right, let me see if we're good to go. Hopefully so. If not, well, we'll just cry and wait. Tebow's Tebow, that's mean, but funny. You hear what Tebow said? I'm
no,
not.
what did
I'll let you read it.
should I read out loud for everyone?
Yeah,
Um, okay, let's see.
you can read the chat, Deanna.
Okay, well,
What did
you know,
Tebow?
there are
What
sometimes
did
that Graham and Lance do agree. It's pretty rare, but I mean, once in a blue moon. That's when you don't know what to do.
Oh,
Usually when they agree, Lance just immediately changes his mind. Like immediately.
yeah, usually so. All right. TKO. No, I own TKO long term. You know, I actually bought TKO at 82 a share during the whole Vince McMahon scandal. And then I bought it again in the beginning of the year, like January 1st or 3rd, I think it was. So I'm up a lot in TKO, like 25% already. So TKO is the top stock of the year. All right, let's go over the shorts, the shorty shorts, and then we'll get to some bets. So, what is the ticker? Well, let's go over the clues, shall we? So let's
This is
start. Let's
loose.
first start at the top. All right. The first clue was this, the 21.45%. So this is the Royal Teens called Short Shorts, their song. Short float or short percent is 21.45%. So what stock has a short interest of 21.45% should be your clue number one, right? High short interest is what you want. Over 20% is like a super high short interest. Clue number one. Clue number two was The Contrarian by Peter Thiel, or Peter Thiel is on the board of the ticker. The Contrarian, because the chart is horrible, so we always want to be a contrarian. And then 99%, we all have the same DNA, right? Our DNA is 99.9% the same. And Peter Thiel, and you might have heard of Brian Johnson with Blueprint, they're trying to edit this. Basically, they're going to Honduras and Central America to change their DNA. Third clue. What was the fourth clue? Third clue. Already forgot. Third clue. The ticker has hit the scanner 3 times in the last 3 weeks. and has a lot of threes in the name. It's a $13.30 stock. Get it? It's hit the scanner 3 times in 3 weeks. All bullish and is 13. The fourth clue is, what is this an image of? DNA. So what is the ticker? DNA. Pretty simple, right? Pretty easy. What is the trade? The DNA, and I'll post this in the chat. March 14 calls. So I'll write that real big for everyone too, just so y'all know. Maybe I'll put it in a piece of paper, a Google Doc. And then I'm going to show you how I found it. Obviously the scanner, right? The scanner finds everything. And if you're wondering what date, well, there's only one date, March. So it's March 21st. So it is DNA. March 21, 2024 expiration, 14 strike calls, aka same trade from the scanner, because we always just piggyback the scanner trades. And if you need to know the why, let's get into detail. So I'll post that one more time for everyone to do. Maybe I feel like I should give this away on Telegram. I'm going to just do a screenshot, just so everyone can know. Oh. So then no one will complain. I'll play 1000% fair. All right.
1,000% fair for you.
1000% fair. All right. Were people on a different webinar? Because we only have like 200 people here.
Yeah, we have Chris's, and I think Nate is doing someone, and someone's doing a pop-up.
Oh, God. Why are y'all?
So yeah, we got a few that just popped up right around you. I know. And Super Bowl, is anybody, recovering from that emotionally?
Yeah, that makes sense. Super Bowl. All right. So we should be good. Let's do this right now. Let's go ahead and go into how I found it. So come on aboard the train and let me show you what all the clues meant. So let's go to this fianvias.com. All right. And how, if you want to find short interest and all that jazz, even though they just kicked me off. Wow, that was mean. Type in the ticker DNA. You see the chart is horrible. Wow. But if you look at the short percentage, and this is what everyone should be looking at when they're looking for a squeeze. On the third column down, it will show you the percentage of short float. So remember, fundamentals, all that jazz, what Wall Street says, obviously none of that matters. The only thing that matters is, can the stock move, right? And it can, big time. Big, big, big time. And why is that? Because we have a high short interest at 21%. So if you want to scan for highly shorted stocks, because if you look at my watch list today, we are in what I call a junkie market. That means if you look at the most active, biggest movers, are any of these stocks good stocks? Any of these stocks good stocks, you would say? Are they like apples and stuff like that? No, right? They're horrible. So if you look at the junkie list, this is my junkie watch list. Look at the stocks that are moving today. It's Cleveland Cliff, near 52-week low, right? Why is there two of me on the screen? Is there?
Oh, go back to where you were. They can hide the sidebar. You just have to like left click on it, and then they can hide both our faces. Or you could just turn Lance off if you want to, and
Yeah,
watch me.
yeah, just you
Where
could
is
just
that is?
yeah. Then,
You're good.
so if you look at what's moving today, right? And again, this is how I want y'all to think. I don't want y'all to think I gotta buy Apple. It's a good stock. They told me the fundamentals are good. No, it's trading. It's not picking a good stock. It's picking a stock that can move. So let's look at the top three or four. Cleveland Cliff. Why is it up today? News, right? On steel tariffs. Supermicro. Why is it up today? News. Archer Aviation. This one has an okay chart, right? Lunar. Space stock. SMR. Nuclear. GME. Why is it up so much? So it's all because of high short interest. And when you have the indexes, so I'm just going to show y'all real quick. GameStop, short float, 8%. That's actually incorrect, but we'll let it be. Archer, 20%. A little over 20% short interest. And does anyone know why all the highly shorted stocks are going up? Cleveland Cliff, 10%. Lunar, 20%. Because if you look at the indexes, are the indexes moving? Is the S&P moving? No, it hasn't been doing crap. So what happens is people, traders like myself, big traders, prop traders, hedge funds, they got to make money somewhere in the market. So where are they making money? In these stocks like Supermicro, short float is probably, God, who knows, 15%, 15.5%. They have to go after these stocks that can move. Supermicro, look at that, prime mover. So that's why you're seeing the most highly shorted stocks up so much today, and they have been. TKO, TKO, highly shorted. Why? Because of the Vince McMahon scandal. BBAI, highly shorted. Palantir, highly shorted. SMR, highly shorted. Uber just crashed on earnings. So how is it up? $10, right? How is Uber? It went so bad on earnings. How is it up $10 in a few days? Bill Ackman, he knows the short interest. He's squeezing shorts out, right? When a stock goes down, everyone buys puts or shorts the stock. So when it goes up, that move is like Hulk Hogan. It's on steroids. The moves are on steroids right now in these highly shorted stocks. And that's exactly what we're seeing in these names. So what I like to do is obviously, I only use the scanners for trading. That's like 99% of my trading. But what you can do is obviously purchase the scanner if Deanna will drop a link. And then just get a list, or you can even use my watch list, but just screen. Like in FinViz, go to screener, then go to short float, and go, let's say, over 20. And then sort by volume. And you'll see Big Bear AI, Plug Power, RGTI, Soundhound, RXRX, Riot, Mara, Tim, that's a new Nancy Pelosi stock. Mobileye up 14%, Fifi, LAES, right? So all these stocks, you could even do 10%, it will give you more. But all those stocks are highly shorted stocks. Let me actually drop my watch list for free too. Yep, still have Game Junk. And again, these are companies that may be bankrupt in 2, 3, 4 years, but guess what? It doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is how much can you make in a day, or two, or three, or four, because those stocks have the potential like a GameStop, like a Lunar, like a Super Micro, where the stocks can rally, 50%, 30% in a few days. Or Big Bear, it's up, what, 100% in a week? You know, that's the only time you're ever going to move like that. You're not going to get a move like that if you're doing, um, if you're trading Apple or, junk like that. Does that make sense? Let's see if we have any questions right off the get-go on that. And then we'll get into maybe some earning plays and stuff.
Oh, I'm dropping the penny scanner link too. If anyone's wondering, the penny scanner, ooh, pop up. Penny scanner is his cheaper scanner, cheapy scanny, cheap
Yeah.
scan.
So the penny scanner is options under $1. The big boy scanner is options over $1. So penny scanner will have more weekly options. I think they have a special on that. The news flow scanner is the big, 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 big orders. 6, 7, 8. Well, hundreds of thousands to millions of dollars, I should say. You know what I mean? Big, big orders. Big, big orders. All right, but let me go in the chat and see if we have anyone who wants
See,
to focus on the. What the hell?
Mordecai, we'll reply to the chats as we can. The chat kind of gets a little bit crazy, so we do miss a few questions. You guys can't always see it because not everyone replies to everyone, but it gets pretty bad. So if we miss something, please remind us.
Yeah.
What was the DNA trade?
It's in the Telegram and in the chat.
Okay,
Soon
cool.
I'll have my
Assistant.
assistant. Yeah, so soon she'll post it. But that's why you got to come on time. If you're late, I'm sorry. You snooze, you lose. I do apologize, but we did like 1,000 things to get here early. So if
Let me
you are late,
see.
you were at the wrong spot before. All right. Let's see what we have right now. TEM is Nancy Pelosi. TEM is. But, to be fair, the politicians don't have to report for a while, so it's already up like 30%.
Wait, why don't I have to report for a while? They're not like everyone else where they have to report in like 5 days.
No, no. She's not an executive within the company. LAES can go. This is a little trade here if anyone wants to take LAES. So a little cheap play. I would just do the common stock in this stock personally.
I'm gonna post
LAES.
real quick.
You do have some options already. But me personally, I would just do the common stock. I'm just going to buy some shares here.
It's actually a good question. No one's asked it yet, but would you pick a common stock versus an option? I know we
Yeah,
got some.
like LAES, instead of buying the calls, you can, right? They're 55 by 60, so they're about 10 cents wide. You could always just do the common. You don't have to do the option necessarily. You could always do the common stock if you don't want to. Usually in stocks that are like under $10, I usually just do the common stock. So like this stock I've been liking, RCAT. So this is a stock I've been liking. Obviously, it's hit a lot lately. The news flow scanner. So what I've been doing in this stock is I've just been buying common stock in RCAT. I'll show y'all here. Oh, I'm up $1,000 today. Oh. So what I've been doing in like RCAT, instead of doing the options, because you see how there's been 250,000 in calls the other day in RCAT, I've just been going and buying the shares in my stock holding. So I've just been doing that. Like my eBay, Target, GameStop, TKO, Big Bear, Sony, RCAT, DNA. I've just been buying the common stocks on some of them. Stuff I like long term. And then the rest, I just day trade it. Yep. Yep.
If it was on YouTube, you guys can ask questions. I'm monitoring it over here, so I can interrupt him.
Or if you want, Deanna, you could just post in the chat or
Yeah.
just answer the question in the chat.
Um, let's
I got the
see.
chat up, so I could read it.
Oh,
So you,
perfect.
you could just manually type in the chat to answer people's questions.
That works for me. KO ahead of earnings. Looks like we got some questions about that.
What do you doing, TKO? Everyone
Five
in the chat, what are
buy.
you doing? You
You
buy
buy as
it,
much as you can.
you
And
don't
don't
look at it. You buy it and you don't look at it.
buy
Just
the
like
stock,
Big
never look
Bear.
at it again.
Right. Just like Big Bear, you buy it, you don't look at it. If it goes down, what do?
Cry.
You buy more. If it goes up, what do? Don't look at it. You buy as much as you can and never look at it.
Um,
All right, Deanna, I'll answer questions if you could just do the
got it.
chat.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll answer them because we got some names also I want to go over as
Mhm.
well. Um, let me get all right. Yeah, if you could just manually answer the
Yeah,
question
I got you.
on the chat. Took a lot in TKO already. Are we getting in and again BBAI? No, no. I will not buy unless they do an offering at like $5-6, then maybe. But now Big Bear is too popular, right? Everyone knows about it. I'm going to sell the rest of my shares if we cross over 10, but it went from an unknown darling to now a known darling. So that's what I'm hoping in DNA happens. I'm hoping DNA goes from an undiscovered darling to where everyone knows about it. And once everyone knows about it, we'll start selling. For example, right now, it's the worst looking chart in the whole stock market, right? If you look at Big Bear right here, does it look like the worst chart in the stock market? Yep. Right. So everyone's chasing. Oh my God. Epic pen. Here we go. So you have everyone chasing the stock up, right? So that's kind of what's happening in Big Bear right now. And then you're going to get a dump. Probably an offering will be the dump. And then no one's going to care about it. Everyone's going to go broke, cry, like Taylor Swift at the Super Bowl. And then you know what we'll do? Buy again, if we can. But right now, you had the move last week, and now all this is la la land. Nobody really knows. You might get a breakout over 10. So that's the only reason why I have some on, is for a move over 10. But if we don't break out over 10, then I think I don't know, don't look at it. Probably won't do much. The easy money's over. I mean, it was over last week. Today's just a little extra. All right, you guys want to look at some Coca-Cola? What's my target on LAS? No target. Just hold forever. Not hold forever. I mean, basically, if I'm buying shares, I'm not looking to day trade it. Basically, if the stock goes up a lot, I'll sell it. I mean, I'm not too big on like what's the target, you know, what's all that. I mean, really, when you're looking at technicals, so we'll get a little elementary here because I think it's good. But if you want to get basic technicals, what you would do is you would take the previous swing high. So that's right here. So like, let's see, what is that? 447. So we add an alert. If you're trading it, I should say, you get a breakout over the previous swing high. You probably get back up in here, $485. So you also have to think of it this way if you're just looking on the chart. All right. Let me try to get the emotion out of y'all. Start thinking different. So let's say you don't have the master indicator. All right. Let's say you don't have anything. Let's say you're just naked. Okay. All you really need, which I think you should have it, but let's say you don't. Maybe you're a cheapie. Okay. All you really need is volume. Okay. All you really need is volume. So when looking at it, think of what everyone else is doing. All right. So if everyone else on the stock, if they're short the stock, because this stock probably has a crazy short interest, pull it up, see how much it is. It's got to be insane. I don't even know what the company is, but I don't really care. Semiconductor, 40% short float. Oh my God. Jesus. Oh my God. See, it's pure crack. This is pure crack. So everyone's short the stock. Where are they going to be scared? Right? Right here, over the previous high. Think of it this way. If they're scared here, if they're short, they have their buy stop to buy the shares back over the previous high. If you inverse the stock chart, there we go. If we inverse the stock chart and you're short, what are you going to look for? A breakdown, right? Over the previous low, right? And if you get a breakdown over here, the stock's going to crash lower, right? So if it helps, you could always put a minus sign in front of the ticker and it will inverse the chart. So if we do in a human emotion level, you have the stock going up, you have your first level of buyers, then they get hurt. Every time something's easy, it's going to have the max pain. You have a big run up here, short sellers, buyers, gap down, dead money. So all in here is dead money. Can't really draw dead good. It's all dead money. Then you have short sellers all in here, and they're loving it. Look how much money we're making. The shares went from $5 to $3. Then you start getting buyers, shorts win, they're nervous. Now you have a big green candle. If you start getting over the previous high, the shares are going to go up quickly, fastly on volume. Or you're a big Elliott Wave fan, or not Elliott Wave, Fibonacci extension fan. Or, I mean, technically, if you want to do Elliott Wave, you can. But you would just look at first wave, second wave, third wave, fourth wave. Or here, if you're doing a fib extension, you would look at your Fibonacci extensions. And your 618 is about 476. So that's right back into support. Or if you're using the master indicator, it's probably right in that range, 470. So pretty much right there. So a little, we'll call it a little basic charting as well. But remember, don't play the most money you'll ever make in trading is not doing what everyone else is doing. Is by playing the opponent's hand, not your hand. All right, we got to look at Coca-Cola and what is it? Just Coca-Cola in the chat you mentioned a few times, or was it also Cisco? Someone mentioned Coca-Cola in the chat. I got some little bets, but nothing crazy. Coca-Cola. Oh, Coca-Cola. All right. Thank you. Ooh, BKR is making a move. Yeah, that one's a good one. All right, Coca-Cola. Reddit has earnings in a while. I think they're later in the week. Yeah. So Reddit, we do have a call spread on for Reddit. It was up about 30%. Now it's only up 20%. So Reddit could be a huge squeeze. $30 implied move. That's pretty crazy, isn't it? $30 implied move. It can happen though. Trader bought the 275 calls. So don't think it can't happen. It can. Oh, it can. It can. For sure. All right, let's pull up an earnings calendar just to do a little proactive. Amgen, no. The 40% short stock was LAES. LAES. LAES with a 40% short float. I know. Sexy, isn't it, huh? YMM. Oh, Lord, what are you? Oh, gosh darn. Look at this stock. What are you? Full Truck Alliance? Is it China? Oh, Lord. Is it China? Oh, it is. Oh, Lord. It's a China stock. Look at all the calls. Look at them all deep in the money.
You gotta do it.
Oh, they're 70 by 140. Can I get 100 at 70? I doubt it, but I'll try. No! All right, I'm probably not going to get filled. Full truck is some China trucking. Wow. If I don't get filled, I usually just move on. What do they pay for these? $70? They paid 70. I just tried buying 100 at 70. Market's too wide. All right, goodbye. But you see why these are good? Look at all the in the money calls. Look at all these in the money calls. That's what you want to see. 4,000 calls, 100 puts, in the money calls, in the money calls, sitting in open interest. So these traders have been right, and they're not even selling. They're still holding. That's an animal. That's a big, 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 big goodin' in YMM. If they tighten the markets, which I don't know if they will. We buy the 12 and a half for $1.55. No. Gosh darn YMM. You ain't gonna let anyone get filled, huh? On the dead highs too. Stock's on the dead highs forever. All right, well, goodbye. Goodbye, YMM. You were nice if I could get filled. And now we're getting a buy signal. Lord. But usually if I don't get filled instantly, you know what I'll do is I'll add the stock on the watch list. And then I'll just say, hey, I didn't get filled. But if it goes down one day, I'll buy it. Or just add it on the notes. You know, if it goes down, to buy it. Just because the market's too wide. And the market's wide because the market makers panic. So they widen the bid-ask spread so much because they're in panic mode. They're like, what do we do? Someone just bought $175,000 in this stock. We don't know what to do. So they widen it so people can't get in. I mean, I get it. That I do. I would do it too if I could, but I can't. Sadly. All right. Let's move on. Schwabe, it's too boring. Let's see what names report a lab has a lab. Ooh. Ooh. A lab has earnings. You got 5 calls? Ooh. Five more than me. It's true. I tried buying 100. You know how many I got? 0. Oh Lord. So we got a lab. A lab is Astaro Labs. I have a feeling this premium is going to be like $1 million. Am I right? $16, $17 now. Hmm. Uh, I don't think I have the bankroll to trade this stock. I mean, I guess you could do a call spread. Let's see if we get something a little bit more reasonable. How about that? Than a lab. Does that work? It's just a little unreasonable. Oh, they just bought more YMM at 75. Oh, dang it. So they just bought more at 75. Now there's 5,000 of them. Oh, Lance. You should have just paid full market. Now more at 75 just hit. All right. What do y'all think? Should we do this a lab stock? I feel like it's only for the rich. Yeah, I mean, I would do a call spread, but still, it's still for the rich. Shop moving up, good. Lord, we're gonna have rich gang traders here. Is gonna be the new trading firm. You must have $1 million account to trade a lab. All right, I'm gonna see what else has earnings. Just curious. Ideally, I would like to do cheap stuff. Cisco is when? When does Cisco report? I'm getting pop-ups all over. Cisco is Wednesday after market. We might do something Wednesday. I'm not sure.
I think you have room for it. Let me see.
Okay. What about penny option for Yummy? Yeah, I mean, the calls are 70. So the penny option scanner only does options 30 days or less. The news flow scanner does options anywhere from a day out to a year or two out. So it does give you more time.
Grab a penny real quick in case anybody wants it.
Yeah, the news flow scanner gives you like YMM hit the news flow scanner because those are in June expiration. NBIS is an AI play. They've been buying that one a lot lately. Just a heads up. They've been buying that NBIS a lot lately. Shop. We'll look at shop. You bet. It's really shop. What was Coca-Cola? Cisco. Reddit is later in the week. We already have Reddit call spreads. We already have Reddit from like last week or two, a little bit ago. Yeah, we might do a call spread in a lab. I don't even know how to say that name. A lab. Good job, Afrom, 35%. Let's do no hood. Hood is hood. I'm sure hood probably has too big of an implied move. You know, that could be why they're buying Schwab calls, though. Ah, you might have put the pieces to the puzzle together. Robinhood has about a 12% earnings implied move, but Schwabi, that's it. So they're doing Schwab for Robinhood. So the Schwab calls on the penny option scanner are probably a play on Robinhood earnings. That's why they probably bought them. You put the pieces to the puzzle together. NBIS has already filled the AI gap. Remember when all those AI stocks crash? It already filled the gap. Did NVIDIA ever? NVIDIA's in the gap. Avgo, kind of, kind of not. Oh, before the open is Coca-Cola. Oh, Coca-Cola is just so boring. It's a food stock. It just doesn't usually move on earnings. So probably will pass. Pepsi move lower. Bullish, bearish, bullish, bearish, bullish, bearish. No thanks. All right, let's do this a lab stock. And then we'll do Cisco. I didn't get filled in YMM because the market makers hate me. No, I didn't get filled. So I did not get tagged in it because the market makers hate me. So I'm just gonna cry. Deep deep tears of no fills. Man, we got some big junky stocks. Oh, Shop is too. Shop already moved. Let's see what we have for Shop. Weekly 130s. Ooh, okay. 115s. Bleh. Boring. April 130s. 119s. Oh man, we're going full junkie mode, huh? The biggest stocks in the world. Shop and a lab. If the implied move in Shop is less than 10 bucks, probably trade it. Let's see how much it is. $15. Woo. Wow. Yeah, I saw HBI earlier on the penny option scanner. Yeah, it's making a nice little move. I don't know how to afford these names. Shop is a gapper, though. Look, big gap, big gap, big gap, big gap. Ugh. All right, I'm gonna do some Shoppies and probably the call spreads. Let's see what we have. And then maybe a lab. I wish they were bigger though. All right, let's pull up Shopee. Those calls already expired. So SOL there. Shop, we saw the weekly 130 calls. 133K. I mean, it's a little bit of money, not a lot. I would like to see a lot more personally. And then the second biggest order was the 119 calls for 100K. Really, the biggest order was here, the April 130s. I mean, really, I just need more meat. 130K is not a lot of dollars. You really want something like 5, 6, 700 ahead of earnings, or like 1 million, like EA was. Just these little orders aren't going to move the needle. Yeah, Shop, I'm not doing. I'm chickening out. Sorry. Might do a lab here. I chickened out on Shop. I can't afford it. I mean, I can, but I don't want to. Lockheed Martin, it's up a little bit. All right, let's look at this a lab. Oh, Lord. A gazillionaire trade. ALAB. What is it? Heck if I know. What are they? Semiconductors for AI. Sounds like a fraud company, so it probably goes up. All right. Big gap up last quarter. They're buying the 80 calls. Those are 20 bucks in the money. We saw some March 100 calls. What's the short float? Do we have a high short interest in it? We're going to do some Cisco. 7%. Not a lot. All right, I'm just going to do like a 2-lot. Datadog. I think there were some calls today. I think there were some Datadog calls today. So I probably would not trade that one. So let's just do 17 plus 101. That gives us 118. So maybe we'll do like the 115, 120 call spread. Let's see how much that is. All right, let's see how much the 115, 120 call spread is in Alab. I'm getting my new desk, hopefully today. All right, let's go to the weekly 115 calls, and we'll look to sell the 120 calls. We can do that for $1.30. God, that's horrible. Jeez, that's really bad. So you're basically risking 350. You're basically risking 150 to make 350. No, that's horrible. Next, Cisco. Sorry, gang, but I'm not paying an arm and a leg for options. Ooh, 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 ooh. Slamming these. The trade desk, weekly 135s. Buying these big. The trade desk, oh my God, their earnings. Oh my God. The trade desk, weekly 135 calls. I want to slam these, but they're out the money. I'm going to do a spread. Fuck, the spreads are wide. Dang it. I'm going to do the 135 calls. Wow, this is a very, very wide spread. This is a huge trade for the trade desk. 340K, and it lines up. Oh, you know what? I'm just going to buy the calls like a donkey straight up. If I don't get filled at 315, I'm going to bust it. All right, 315. Baby squeeze. Trade desk, same thing from the scanner. No funny business, straight up calls. I'm probably overpaying, but I don't give a toots. I don't care. I'm overpaying, but I don't care. Any calls in the trade desk, and don't look at them till earnings. So any calls in the trade desk, don't look at them through earnings. I did the 135. Oh my God, that's what I want to see if you were in the money. $14 implied move on the trade desk, a pretty chart. You just need a gap to 140 and I'll be done forever. Wow. Wow. The trade desk weekly 135s, anything that you can get, just don't look at it. You could do the 125s, the 130s, anything in the trade desk. Why does it keep going back to this ugly chart? There we go. The trade desk, any calls, and you have earnings, I'm assuming this week. You have earnings this week. So the trade desk, any calls that you can get, hold them through earnings if it's in your risk. If it's not, then you could chicken out. But I'm not. I'm going to be an animal and probably a crazy man and just hold them all the way through because, quite frankly, I am in general. So why not? Oh my, oh my. What a donkey. Oh, shoot. Oh, God. What happened to my mouse? The trade desk. That's what I want. I want big orders and weekly options and a trader laying 340K on the line with a good chart and just be a freak of nature. When do you report? 212 after market. All right, let's go ahead and slam Cisco too. Cisco, we're going to slam you calls too. I'm feeling frisky. Feb monthly 64s. We're going to do the weeklies because who wants to buy monthlies? I don't. I'm going to slam the Cisco weekly 64s too. All right. So in Cisco, not the monthlies, the weeklies, because I'm a degenerate. And you know what I just realized? You could buy the monthlies for 6 cents more. Scratch that. I'm going to buy the monthlies as well for 130. And I did the monthlies. So Cisco weekly and monthly 64 calls. Trade desk weekly. Forgot what I did already. 135s. Oh, baby. Oh, I love the scanner. If it wasn't for the scanner, I would be lost. Naked, swimming upstream without the paddle. Look how good the trade desk looks. Cisco, I don't even care about you, but the trade desk, you have better potential. Cisco really doesn't move. The trade desk is like a crack addict. It can move once you give it a little juicy juice. You know what I'm saying? LAES, it's up a little bit. I'm up a whopping $50. Ooh. All right. Well, that's your gambling picks on the day. So to get your gambling picks, I think I got that covered today, right? I'll post them again in all big cap letters and all that jazz, just in case you don't. Actually, you know what you should just do? Just get the scanner. Here, Deanna will post a scanner link. So then I don't have to keep typing it in the chat and do it. They appear in real time for the scanner. Thank you, Deanna. Just buy the NewsFlow scanner. It's like, I don't know how much, 900 bucks? $2,000. If you call in, maybe they'll give you a discount. Just go ahead and buy it here. Yeah, it pays for itself, Kay just said. So just call in. But I can't keep typing in the chat. You got to just get the scanner. I'm like a copy and paste machine. Does the penny option scanner have a deal? It's cheaper, actually.
Yeah, Penny, that's actually a look at what the deal's going to be for tomorrow. So you guys get it a day early.
Ooh, you get it on the cheapie, on the down low, as they say. All right, so easily the best trade is the trade desk. For sure of the day. The trade desk is like the filet mignon. Cisco's like the petite sirloin. The trade desk, it's either going to go to zero or go up a lot. How much can it go up? I'll show you the math. How much can it go down? Well, it doesn't matter because if it goes down, you're going to lose all your money. It's earnings. But if it goes up, let's add $14 to the current share price. So we'll just do easy math and see if it's 14 plus the current stock price. So 124 plus 14. Let's just say 8, 3, 138. 138 gives us, almost to the prior high at 140. 1 and change. What happens if the trade desk gets to the prior high? It's going to squeeze higher. So that's all you want to look at. The trade desk take out the previous high. So what does that chart look like? Let me do it again for y'all. So remember Palantir? What do you always want to do is find where the short sellers are and then squeeze their butts, aka take out previous overhead resistance. So here in Palantir, previous overhead resistance, since why we did call spreads, took it out. Then last week, remember when I said on Telegram, buy next week calls? We took out that 10, I think it was 106.91 at the time. And then what did we do? Squeezed higher. So in the trade desk, we need to do the same thing. There's no gamma, blah, blah, blah. All we do is take out previous highs. Take out 127. Obviously, with earnings, you want a bigger move. You ideally want to take a new high. And then on Cisco, we're already at highs, so we're kind of in no man's land. Hence why I wouldn't take that one as big, or why I don't think it has the probability is lower because it's not as sexy. And it's Cisco. Cisco, usually doesn't move, right? The trade desk is like a crack addict. Cisco's like I don't know, like a dope head. It takes its pot on the couch and then falls asleep. Trade desk is taking Rockstar energy drinks and getting hyped. I don't know why. I'm using drug comparisons. The trade desk is like a sprinter. Cisco's like a marathon runner. There we go. That's better. Amazon calls. Ooh, I love Amazon. And Palantir calls. My gosh. Back to back. ASTS is up 20%. I don't want to look at it. Let's look at these Amazon weekly calls. I kind of like these because Amazon's been so beat up. So like Amazon, where does Amazon, if you're trading it, where can you look for it to take out? Previous high. So that's 234.81. Basic alert. So let's say you buy the weekly calls. You take out the previous high. You got a gap fill of 238. Let's see how much the previous high is on Amazon. The 235 calls are only 210. That's cheap. And if you want, you could spread that bad boy out. And I'll show you how to do it right now. You could buy Amazon the 235 calls. You could sell the 240 calls. And you're risking $1.50. That's it. That's it. And your potential profit is $5. Let's go ahead and do that, shall we? And turn it into a warped option. So that's what I like. Instantly filled at 150, 149. And then you go ahead and put your alert at 225. And a good till cancel order. I'm going to take a screenshot of that. Make sure it says 225. There we go. Nice and easy. Probably could have got a little cheaper. Maybe you could have got 145. Could you? 148. A little cheaper. And just warp that option up. So we make it very, very simple trading.
You're gonna do an alert.
Deanna, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and type all that jazz now.
Okay, and while he's doing that, I messaged the team just for during this call. So as long as Lance is talking, they're going to honor $900 for 1 year of the Newsflow scanner, but you have to call in. It's an only call-in offer, and it's only going to be good for like the next hour or so.
Oh,
But they're going to give you $900 for a 1 year.
Look at you.
I know. So you guys got to get on.
Making deals. Deanna's making deals.
To quote Stonkomania, sell, 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 right?
That's right.
Um,
Deanna's making deals. What's the phone number? I don't know.
it is 904-706-3539. And I'm streaming this on YouTube too, guys. So you can just hop off, pop back on when you're ready. We won't miss anything. It's going to be all on YouTube as soon as he's all done.
Boom. Thank you. Man, that was good. All right. And Amazon is getting sent out right now. So get the scanner if you can. You can do it. You don't have to be waiting or asking and all that jazz. You could do it smooth as pumpkin pie, easy as chicken wings on a Friday night. And they're lemon pepper, so they won't even burn your tongue. Oh, Lord, a lab is coming back. A lab is saying, Lance, get in my life. A lab. But I don't want you a lab. But maybe I will want you. Look at this, a lab. All right, we might trade this one, so stick around. Give me 1 minute. Let me type all this up. We might trade this Alab now. I'm tempted. I'm tempted by the Alab. I don't even know how to say the name. But
Do a poll for you, or you think you're gonna?
it's
Nah.
okay. Alab is back. They keep buying in the money calls. In the money calls have a higher probability of out the money calls, just a heads up. They have a very high probability of working out. Obviously, you get less of a big return because it's a higher probability, but when it does work, it's going to work very good and you're going to make a lot. Well, out the money calls, you make the highest ROI. In the money calls, they have a higher probability of working out, but less total return. How much have I filled on this? Like 147, 140. I did 149 actually. 225 is close enough. 149, 225, same thing. Alrighty then. Well, I am by this Alab. More and Microsoft. My gosh. Slow down. Everyone wants to buy tech right now. Microsoft too? And the NASDAQ. Gosh. Ugh. These are too expensive. I already looked these up. Well, I'll stick around another like 10 minutes. All right, let me get the chat because I've been ignoring the chat a lot. Chat, I've been ignoring you. But let's get back to the action so I can unignore you. How about that? More Schwabi, did it? Oh, Lord, more Schwabi. Oh, should we take some Schwab? Schwab. You know why they're buying Schwab calls? Because the chart's so bad. And Robinhood earnings. How much are they? Weren't they just 60 cents? Now they're 75? No. Did they already move up that much in Schwab? No. Not really. No, they bought them at 80. Never mind. I don't know. I don't like finance stocks. They're so boring. I don't think they're bad. I don't know. Nah. I'm gonna pass on Schwab. If it's up $5 tomorrow, then you can make fun of me. Probably will be. I don't know. The bank stocks are just so boring. I'm just like, I don't know. I really have no excuse, to be honest with you. Baba's David Tepper. All those calls in Baba are David Tepper. Look at all the calls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 calls in a row in Baba. All David Tepper. Baba flying here. Baba's one of the strongest stocks in the market. Look at that. Beautiful. 4 buy signals in a row. Baba's just unbelievable. Billy calls. Ooh, another China stock on the penny option scanner. Are these weeklies? Oh, man. I love these Billy calls, gang. Oh my God, they're buying more YMM. Oh Lord. All the China stocks are catching a bid. Billy calls. Weekly 18 and a half. If they're 50 cents, I'll buy them. If they're over 50 cents, then no. They're 50 by 55. Can I buy 20 at 52? No. 53. If I don't get filled at 53, I'm not buying Billy calls. Billy. All right. Well, I bought him at 53. $1,000 worth. Billy. I can't say I love China, but secretly in my head, I love China right now. I love China ADRs. Tomorrow they gap down 50% and I lose $500, and then I'll say, I hate China ADRs. That's usually how it works. Just a heads up. China ADRs are like going to the casino and playing $10 slots. You're either going to love it or you're going to be like, why the hell didn't I just play blackjack? But it's a little older. How much is it? 50 grand? I mean, hey, it's 50 grand. What's 50 grand between Billy's? Look at that chart, how bad. It went from 16 to 32. It went from 19 to 23. And now it's kind of just stuck in the mud. It should go up. All right. Well, that's been interesting. Somebody bought $2 calls on Plug. Yeah, maybe Plug has news. I mean, I'm not plugging it in Plug, but you never know. You never know. Never say never. Right? Who would thought a fake wrestling company would double in a few months? But yeah, I don't know. I would just buy the stock. I would, if it's stock's under like $5, I usually just do the stock. Like, what's that stock I did? LAES. I mean, I wouldn't do the option. I would just do the stock. You know, how's Nvidia, that bastard? Nvidia's moving up. It's in the gap. I mean, I'll give it credit. It's actually looking decent. So it probably goes down tomorrow, but I mean, the market goes up and Nvidia's going to go up. Look at Baba though. Oh, Baba. I had Baba calls and made like 30% in an hour, and now they're just gone. It's like a girl you meet. Oh my God. No, oh no. No, more Baba. No, I can't buy these. Oh shoot, I hit my mouse. I have FOMO and Baba. I'm not buying them. I should buy them. If they're under $2, I'll buy them. What are they? The 110s? Oh, they're gonna be like $4. Never mind. I can't buy these. They're 350. I'm not buying. I have FOMO. Baba is the best stock, so obviously I'm not buying it. Instead, I bought some second-rate China ADR called Billy, which I don't even know what the hell it is. I mean, it's like internet software, I think, but buy the strong stocks. No, buy the worst stocks and be up 10% in a few minutes. Wow, these China ADRs are insane. YMM, Billy. Next, you're going to see Neo calls. And then you'll be have the full gang. All you need is some Billy calls in there. Or some Neo. Maybe some Becky. Pududo Dudo had calls, you say? PDD? This is another junky stock. This is what is it called? Temu? What's the TikTok shop? Temu? I get all the packages because my neighbor's wife. Temu. Yeah, that's PDD owns like some of it, I hear. Oh. Okay, do I give y'all the gambling picks or what? Look at these PDD calls. Oh my. 122s, 119s. I feel like I should do a sports betting agency. Just a stock betting agency. If you want high probability, I'm sure there's Jacta's income stuff. Good guy. But if you want straight picks of weeklies and short term and get your kick in for the day, who needs a Starbucks latte espresso shot when you got a handful of weekly options that could either go to zero or double in a day or two? Only here. And now I have FOMO like a true junkie on Baba. What if it takes out 117.82 tomorrow? Oh, you know how much I'm gonna cry. Baba's up almost $8. The weeklies are up 300%. Do they have earnings or they just never announced an earnings? They keep pushing back earnings. It used to be 214. Now it's 220. You know, all the accounting's all made up anyways. Amazonia, it's on the scanner. The weeklies. All junkie stocks. We need more fuel to the fire. All right, I'm going to stay on for 5 more minutes. We're going to do a speed round of questions, answers, all that jazz. Janet, you're going to do, it will either say triple M at the top on the option quote, or you can add the at the money call and put, or the at the money straddle. So let's say the stock is at 101. You would add the 101 calls and the 101 puts. So that's just say $10. We'll round up $9. It's about $19. And that's almost in line with here. That's why it gives you a plus minus sign. Tell us what I'm holding. DNA, Billy. The Trade Desk, Cisco. And what else did we do? I already forgot. Let's look at my book. Billy, the Trade Desk. Read it from the other week. What was the new trade I just did? Cisco. Cisco, Billy. Trade Desk. And I think that's it. LAES. There you go. LAES common stock, which I don't even look at it because it's common. Common stocks, they usually. We'll just put an alert or put them on the watch list. It's only 1,000 shares. It's what, like 4 or 5 grand? Now we just need Neo calls and we'll have the trifecta. Billy, Baba. The whole trifecta of the China ADRs. YMM, I never got filled in, and I don't want to look, do I? 11,000 calls now on that line. At least they tightened the bid-ask spread. So look, they finally tightened the June 15 bid-ask. Well, that's good. They finally tightened the spread on it. All right. Let's go after our final. Bumble. No, I saw Bumble up 40. How is it? Do I want to look at it? No. Yeah, if stock doesn't move, sometimes I just get bored. I should buy Schwab calls, but I'm not. I needed to free up some buying power too. I've been trying to buy. Buy. Stuff moving. These Baba calls are probably gonna work out. Baba on the dead highs. You know when they buy calls on the dead highs, they're just looking for that extra leverage. I mean, I don't like doing it, but if I had guts, I would, but I don't. Not that much. All right, Deanna has the link too. If you need the scanner, she said call in. You get a lot of money off. How much? I don't know. You could get a lot of money off.
Whatever $900
$900 off.
is. No, you pay 900. You get, I think it's like half off, something like that. It's a really insane discount that I'm surprised they're letting me do.
What's the phone number?
904-706-3539.
All right, so we got all the gambling picks in. Post a lotto. I think I did 3 lottos. I did the trade desk. I did Cisco. What else did I do? Billy. And well, Amazon. Amazon's not a lotto. Amazon's actually a call spread. But yeah, I gave some crack to y'all. You want a true lotto? Well, there's your crack right there, Netflix. I gave y'all like 4 trades. Netflix 1022.5s. Oh Lord. Oh Lord, Netflix. I'm not gonna take these because I am not buying a $16.50 option. Should I? Probably, but I'm not. I mean, if I could take everything, I would, but you know, I do have to do some things besides trade all day. If you need the trades listed, buy the scanner because everyone will be, all the trades are on the scanner. So buy the scanner and you'll get all the trades. If you missed it today, don't worry. There, I just posted the number. All the trades are from the scanner. Super micro calls. Oh, Lord. Super micro is only up 16%. I got 40 grand in super micro. And guess how much I'm down? Like 27 grand. I need it to go above 40. Where's my end? I think here. Actually, I might be positive in it now. But if as long as it's above, I think 38 bucks, I make 30% of my money. So I might be back in the green, actually. But I was down almost like, I think like 27 grand in it. So I was down a lot. Wheaton Precious Metals calls. Oh, a silver company. We love silver. So where should be the breakout over the previous high? This is probably the best silver company out there. Wheaton Precious Metals, the old Silver Wheaton Corp. Yes, and 220 grand. Probably a great long-term stock to buy in a retirement account. I would consider that. SoFi calls. Ooh, I love those. Ew. SoFi, what happened to you? Down $3? Maybe not. All right. I think we got enough action for today. What do y'all think? Or are y'all still fiending for fire? AVPT, it's looking very good. 52-week high today. If y'all make a lot of money tomorrow, who are you going to blame? Me? Write a love letter. If you lose a bunch of money tomorrow, who are you going to blame? Me. Just get a refund. No, I'm kidding. Well, don't do that. I mean, you can if you want, but don't do that. And if Baba goes up $5 tomorrow, which it probably will be at the route it's going, who are you going to blame? Me. I would. More meta calls. Well, if Baba goes up $5, Billy should go up, and those calls should double. I hope at least. Billy, you need to go up. You were just getting upgraded by banks the other day. Hims and hers. Ooh, gosh dang, that's a big bet. Oh my gosh. $750,000. Oh, whoa. Someone took their, oh my, at the money puts? Oh, this trader has more Tadafil, Lavitra, Cialis than I do. I don't have this big of guts. They're buying puts and hims and hers for earnings. Oh man, can I buy those? I don't think I have enough guts too. I really don't. This is the strongest chart ever. I guess the stock could crash. They just had their Super Bowl commercial, so implied vol was all jacked. I don't know if I could buy these puts. I don't think I have enough intestinal fortitude to. A $10 implied move. So let's say the stock goes down $10. So that would be 35. How much do I make? I basically double my money. That's it. Ugh. I'm a chicken. I'm not buying. The stock crashes, it goes down 20%, you double your money. Implied vol's too high. I'm too scared in hims and hers. Oh man, I can't buy these. I'm too scared. Look at implied vol, how high it is. Yeah, I can't buy these. I think now they sell your semaglutide, your hair loss, your Viagra. It's a good company. It was one of my top stocks last year, sweet spot stocks, but I mean, I wouldn't buy calls. I just can't buy puts up here, can I? I really can't. I don't have enough guts to. This trade probably works out. I love it. It's super contrarian, but I just don't have enough umph in me to do it. I can't run in front of that. Wow. I should, but I can't. All right. Hims and hers. You probably crash on earnings down to 30, but I'm too much of a chicken. Chicken. That's me. Hims always does well. It does. It always works. Well, I can't say that. It works. It's been good. We'll say that. How about that? It's been a good one in the past. How about that? It's done well sometimes in the past. I have to hedge myself. I can't be like some people and say, "Oh, I turned $1,000 into 500, 600,000 dollars." The flow has been good before, but I don't. I'm chicken. I do like they're buying puts on the highs. They do capture earnings. This is kind of a pump stock. You could have Citron or some short sellers out on it. You could have the FDA. You could have, they've been in a lot of funny business because basically they sell generic prescription drugs. So it can crash. I'm just, I don't know. I'm just being a chicken. That's really it. I just don't want to buy a $5 option and pray for a crash. Yeah, it is. It's too strong. It took the, I don't know what, however you want to call it. It took all the meds and now it's like Hogan. I'm gonna put this on the wall. I'll leave y'all with this. I don't even know if I have video. Do I? Do I have video, Diana?
Yeah, you're all good. Oh, they can barely see it because your background's blurred. Now they can't see you at all. You have to take off whatever that background blur is.
Oh, okay, here. Do y'all see this right here?
No, no, they don't.
No. How do I get my video on here?
You have to take
Oh,
off your backgrounds. How you have like your green screen, you gotta get off green screen.
oh, I see here. Okay, let me do that here. All right, I'm gonna show you what hims and hers looks like. None. How do I get to do none? You know what I think? I think Jonah did something to my video.
Oh, Jonah masterpiece video. I can let him know and he can tell you to fix
Oh
it.
no, I can't do it in presenter mode. That's what it is.
Oh, that's why.
See now?
Yeah, I can kind of see where it's like Holgan and
Macho Man.
someone else. Yeah.
So hims and hers is like this. It's not right. It's a lot of testosterone. Okay. But I don't want to be the needle going in that booty. And that's how I feel about my inputs and hims and hers. It probably works, but I'm not stepping in front of that good old Hogan macho man, baby oiled up life. I ain't doing it. Should I? Maybe, but I'm not. It's gonna be too big, too hard. I just can't trade it. Billy is the weekly 18 and a halves. And Billy. Ooh, PA and W. God, they're not stopping. PA and W calls. Lord. Oh, Lord. Do they have earnings? I think they do. God, they just can't stop. Oh, my God. They can't stop, can they? How's the market ever supposed to go down when you just see call buying after call buying after call buying after call buying nonstop? It is insane. Can we see a put buyer? For God's sakes. I mean, can we ever see does anyone want to buy puts? How much are these calls? Probably like 10 bucks. No, they're $10 out the money, probably $5. 435. I'm not buying. Too expensive. I already have my crack with the trade desk. How much were those again? 315. Jesus. That's a lot of money too. All right. Well, I hope you all got your daily fix in. Maybe we'll do it again. Maybe not. But we're going to start focusing on education. If all the stocks are up tomorrow, yay. If they're all down tomorrow, blame someone else. Not me. Actually, you can.
You can blame me. It's fine.
Yeah, make sure you pick up the scanner. It's like 900 bucks off. Just call in to get it.
Yeah.
We got no link. We got nothing really to sell you. I don't have a slide deck or anything. Hopefully my stock's the next BBAI. If it is, you can take me out to Vegas and send me love letters and bribe me with your kindness. If it goes down a lot, well, then I'll totally forget about it, never talk about it again. That's a horrible way to put it. Probably so, though. And then I'll just look at my down $30,000 or how much am I in? Almost 10 grand. I'll look down at my 10 grand vanish from my account and cry and say, oh no, where did it all go? And it went to the market gods. All right, but best trades, I would say definitely the trade desks, then the Cisco for earnings. For high probability stuff, I would stick with Amazon. For degenerate weekly options, Billy. For names that I have FOMO on, Baba, YMM, and the stock's up 5.5% now. And ASTS, I have FOMO on that one too. But I would honestly maybe start looking at hedging if the market keeps going up. But stocks only go up, so who knows? It's probably like maybe hims and hers if it goes up some more. I don't know. If you have guts, I don't. NBIS is another AI play you can look at. I like the Woo for a short squeeze as well. Chart looks horrible, so obviously probably going to go up. DNA for a short squeeze. Trying to buy more, as you can see. And then we'll see what happens in Coke. I don't know. McDonald's was real good, though, and that's kind of unhealthy. So that's good for the unhealthy stocks. And then Pfizer made a lot of money on that one today, which was good. It moved quick. And then CAR, it had hit the penny option scanner a couple times, or the Feb 70s and CARR. I just never really traded, so I don't know too much about it. But besides that, pick your poison, roll the dice. Hope you win. If the market gaps down tomorrow, I'll cry. Market gaps up, I'll probably sell everything. Market gaps down, I'll probably just buy everything again. Market gaps up, I'll probably sell most of the stuff. So, that's kind of what I do. Buy the dips, sell the rips. Deanna's gonna give you some things for you. Please don't remove this for all time. Well, you could get the scanner if you want it. You could get the scanner if you want it. So
Yeah,
you can have
we
it the whole time.
we usually sell the scanner for about double this, but we're just doing a little promotion for the next hour or so. So if you guys want to get in as soon as the market's closed, promo's done. But if you guys want to get in for a little more than half off,
Oh Lord. And now I got FOMO. More Baba. You gotta be kidding me.
you gotta get it.
You got to be kidding me. Baba weekly 114s. How much are they? If they're under 114s in Baba should be $1.50. If they're under $1.50, I'll buy a 10 lot. 188. I'm gonna pass. Probably should buy these, but I'm not. This is like the third or fourth Baba order we've seen. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that all today? Today. Jesus. Today. Yesterday. So David Tepper is the one behind Baba. He came out on CNBC today saying he's buying as much China as he can. That's why all the China stocks got a bid. Wow. Oh, wow. Super micro on the highs. I have FOMO so hard. All right, I'm leaving because I have FOMO. Thank you all. Hopefully everything goes up tomorrow. If everything goes down, just add. If it goes up, take profits and then place your bets all over again. Keep it simple. And if the trade desk goes up 20 bucks on earnings, I will give you all I don't know what. I don't know what I would give you. But if it does, we will have a party. How about that? I will throw y'all a party at Party City that went bankrupt. All right, that's it.